If we could somehow come back here in a century's time and do a flyover of some of the modern subdivisions, probably most of those won't be standing. A, they won't have been affordable to live in any longer because they weren't built appropriately for our climate and our energy climate. But B, they're using materials that have a typical lifespan of just 25 years, and so they're going to be in constant need of replacement.
In our old house, it was a large house, and we had a huge carbon footprint. Despite everything that we tried to do, we had a huge carbon footprint. And I couldn't change it anymore because of the way the house was built.
My wife used to volunteer with the food bank for a few years, and she found that in the wintertime, the number of people coming in would be dramatically increased, and it was purely because of poor energy efficiency in the rental units they were living in, and the cost of heating was driving them to the food bank. And that's just not acceptable in a modern day society. We should be able to build buildings that don't require such a financial burden on somebody who's already at risk.
Really, the future of humanity depends on us changing and changing our ways and how we do things and make better choices. So I don't know if there's another way.
So this is a big choice, like choosing to build a house is you can have a big impact with it. So being able to make a choice with that is less of an impact on the world. We are making decisions here in these well-to-do, developed countries that will impact so many people around the world.
My childhood home burned down while my family and I were in it, and while we all got out safely, that certainly is a memory that sticks with you. And that house went up in 45 minutes. There's no reason why we have to build homes of that nature. Basically, the premise is entirely wrong. It's all about short-term profits and even really short-term lifespans for the buildings and the building materials. None of it is considering the future generations, and certainly none of it is considering the climate.
The risks in doing this kind of work where we're looking at wall systems, roof systems, foundation systems that are maybe pushing the envelope or pushing the limits of what we know as the standard ways of doing things.
We need to make changes fast. We've got to do it now, and so this was something we could do ourselves and make a big difference in our carbon footprint.
All four of our kids have talked about, concerns about having kids in the world as it is today.
There really shouldn't be a lifespan on a house if it's properly maintained, if it's built properly, and then the attention to details are put in place.
Farmers' houses used to always be oriented to take advantage of the sun like that. It doesn't take a lot to make those changes. So we got lazy, I think.
Done right, we can actually take construction and make it not just less impactful, but actually beneficial to the planet.